Hello Leo, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. Today you're going to do a reading looking at the energies around this eclipse portal that we are in the middle of currently. It began on April the 30th when we had the solar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, and then will culminate on May 16th with the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So Leo, this, let's see, we are going to start with some oracle cards to get some guidance on what you may be experiencing during this time, and what may be revealed during this eclipse portal. So the lunar eclipse on April 30th was in your 10th house. This rules traditions, structures, public image, achievements, fame, honors, discipline, as well as fatherhood or fathers. So you may have seen or experienced some energies or revelations around those themes in your life at that time. Then on the 16th of May with the lunar eclipse in Scorpio, Scorpio rules your 4th house of foundations, the home, of privacy, basic securities of your parents, in particular mother. So then we have the yin and yang of the father-mother energies for this eclipse portal for you, Leo. Children and nurturing, as well as nurturing self as well as others. So let's see what we have here for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages regarding the eclipse energies for Leo. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, Leo. So to begin with, we have refuge, Enchanted Fern Grotto. This is number 16, which again, the eclipse coming up in, well, we are already in May, but the eclipse coming up is on May 16th, maybe the 15th. It depends on where you live in the world. I believe if you're in North America, it will be on the 16th, however. So let's see. Yeah, where do you find refuge? What provides that sense of peace and joy in the enchantment of it, the curiosity? Of what's around you? What really allows you that that peaceful place that allows you to look outwards with curiosity to what is unseen. See the fireflies that are represented in this card, in the background of this figure? That feels to me, I'm getting the sense of lights that are paths that are not fully lit for you yet. And that's what I'm referring to as far as curiosity, the potentials that are available to you in the future. But she stands in a darkened, wooded area. And so where is the refuge that you go to in your physical world as well as your spiritual world that provides you the peace and stability and security to allow your mind to open up to these potentials and possibilities that are around you which have not been fully revealed. And of course, as we're talking about the 4th house and the 10th house, the 4th house, we're talking about foundations. So building upon the foundation of that refuge you've created, but how can you expand upon that to give yourself a little bit more freedom to be open to ideas, opportunities, possibilities that have not been imagined as of yet. I see her looking into this sphere and she's seeing something. I'm getting the sense of her seeing something new, something that she had not seen in that sphere previously. It almost does give me the sense of I think there is a unicorn in that sphere. So again, that's that fantastical idea, that creature, idea, or thing which may have felt like it was impossible, but it is possible when you allow yourself to be curious and be open to the wildest dreams, things beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, so let's look at the Spirit Animal Oracle and see what this has to add to our information and our guidance here. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your support, your time, your energy. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do, so that you're notified the next time or with each video I post. Oh, the cards do not want to shuffle. So maybe, well, let's see. Let's go one more time. There we go. And once more, and then we'll have this now that we're ready. Okay, Spirit animal energies will be supportive of Leo during this time, please. Thank you. Spirit animals will be most helpful for them during this eclipse portal. That might be the only one, but let's try one more time. Yes. Okay. We have the Wombat Spirit Be at Home, number 68. Let's see, reduces down to 14, which reduces down to 5. And then we have Cat Spirit, Claim Your Independence. Number 13 reduces down to 4. So you have 4, 7, and 5. Here's the Cat Spirit. And then Wombat Spirit. I'm sorry, it's a little dark, guys. So Be at Home, for sure, goes right along with what we were talking about with 10th house and 4th house and your foundations, being secure in your foundations, claiming your independence. So when you It feels like, you know, I'm getting the energy of being able to claim your independence and step forth when emboldened, strengthened, stabilized by the foundation that you've created at home. So having that safe refuge is very critical, and we are in a time of transition, of course, and eclipse season is a time of revelations and quick information. So the two messages I'm getting there now are let me see if I can talk. I'm sorry. I've got so many things going in my head at the same time. So first of all, we have what I had said before. When you have your refuge and you have your safe place and you have your place that you can go to that feels totally secure and protected and allows you to go into the dream space consciously or through meditation, where you allow yourself to think bigger, dream without limitation, imagine and create without limitation. That allows you then to really step into your independence and your being. But in addition to that, being at home, I'm getting this really strong sense of being at home in yourself and in your independence, claiming your independence and being at home with that. Allowing the strength that comes from being at home with yourself to add to this refuge of security and stability and protection around your peace. I'm trying to think, Aries, it seems like Aries had a similar message of, and this has kind of been an overriding theme for most of the signs for this eclipse window, is the need to be in alignment with who you truly are, and all the themes around that, the themes of being courageous in your self-expression, and then how you respond or don't respond, or maintain that alignment and your integrity, regardless of how people around you are reacting to it or judging it or projecting on you or attempting even to deny your truth. Okay, let's go to the tarot and see what the tarot has to add to this. So we're using the Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. Okay, Leo. Oh, my hands are not working so well. So how are you all feeling with this eclipse energy during this time frame? I've felt a bit of a mellowing of it over the last day or so, but oh my gosh, look at that. I feel like it's, as we get, even moving into tomorrow, I really feel the energy of the eclipse on the 16th really beginning to power up. We also do have a Mercury retrograde beginning on May 10th. Retrogrades are a time of revisiting, reviewing, remembrance. Sometimes things come back from the past or people from the past for us to reconsider, reflect upon. All the rewords. Reschedule came to mind. So Some of you may need to reschedule things. Sometimes with Mercury retrograde, there are delays. It can impact technology and things just don't work as smoothly as they normally do. There seem to be more glitches, more delays, more pauses, more issues that arise unexpectedly. So you may find it's necessary to reschedule something as well during that time frame. Mercury will be in retrograde from May 10th until June 3rd, so it is a particularly long one. And that will be in the sign of Gemini. Okay, let's see what we have here for the Leo. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for Leo for this eclipse window. What do they need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, I don't want to use this deck, so we will go to this one. And this is the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. Whoa. Yeah, now we're getting the energy. You may find you have some unexpected messages coming through. That can certainly happen with Mercury retrograde as well, but and I feel like they're going to be stop and start because the energy of the cards is they're starting to come out and then they stop. And all right, one's on the floor. I'll grab that in a second. And then it slows down. So you may find during this time frame that you have a lot of messages or communication from people or from spirit as well, potentially your guides, your ancestors, and then it gets really quiet and then you'll have more come through. So I would say what I'm hearing is to not be dismayed or worried if that is the case, that that quiet time is the time for you to reflect then. All right, let's see if there's more. Yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of communication, Leo. Okay, yep, that's everything. Oh my gosh. And it may feel like a lot to handle. You see how you bright guys couldn't really see it. It was off camera, but these cards are a little on the small side, so they're not normally difficult for me to hold, but they certainly were moving around a lot in my hand, so it felt like it was hard to navigate. So you may find that's the case during this time frame. Okay. So we have the Tower starting off, which is number 16. So that's 16 again. This may be why you need this place of refuge. The Tower indicates a breaking apart of a foundation, whether it's a belief, a pattern, a pattern of thought, or something in the physical reality, whether it's a break in a relationship or change in circumstances. It is a sudden and impactful, profound change, a breaking apart or destruction of something. But that happens when, new things cannot be created from structures that have outlived their it's not outlived their time, but outlived the word that's coming to mind is value. But certain things are meant to be in our lives for a certain amount of time, and so when they've reached their maximum or their conclusion point, those have to move away in some shape, however, whatever form or way that looks, they have to be moved out of the way so that the new can be brought in. And sometimes the only way that that happens is through the tower, and that's often like a lightning bolt moment where it's unexpected. But then you have the Page of Wands that follows that, and that's the new idea, the new beginning. We have the Six of Wands, that is victory, recognition, achievement, being honored by those around you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the seeds then have been planted, and it's a matter of time, just waiting to be able to harvest what you have nurtured. We have the Page of Pentacles, who is patiently waiting for the time to harvest. And then we have the Emperor, and that takes you to, you've created your empire. So having this place of refuge so that you are able to go to that foundation of self, be at home with yourself, be at home with what you know to be true, and know that when the Tower comes into your life, okay, so I'm going to show you these individually. When the Tower comes into your life, it is creating room, although I'm not going to lie, I've had a lot of towers recently, so when the Tower comes into your life, it is to make space for the new. It's time for these things to happen, and they happen throughout our lives, and it doesn't make them less challenging, but we also learn through the experience of these that although they're challenging, the challenge of it is finite. And what happens on the backside of that are these new ideas that come in, these new possibilities, this bright light, this new beginning. This feels like full energy to me, which is that new journey. And then you have Six of Wands, which is achievement and recognition, a victory. And that could be a victory within your own mindset, a victory of being able to see the Tower as an opening to this new beginning. And with Scorpio, it is all about transformation. So you may find that as we either are around the eclipse on the 16th or in the days following the eclipse, because the energy lasts for the peak part of the energy lasts for several days, you may find that this Tower is going to be revealed with the eclipse energy. And then it's making room for this new idea. So the victory may be over your own mindset of how you view the Tower, and understanding that you've planted the seeds, you've nurtured your garden, your tree, and now you're just waiting to be able for the fruits to reach their point of harvest. It takes time. You don't immediately have those rewards, but then here's your Page of Pentacles showing that you're willing to wait for it. Look at the size of that pentacle. It's huge, but you do have to be patient. The page is young, so this process, you're still in this, a little bit in the early stages of this process, but it's leading you to the Emperor. The Emperor who has created his empire, who rules it, who sits upon the throne, and has the utmost confidence and belief in himself and the empire he's created. And this is number 4, fourth house. The Emperor is related to the sign of Aries, so you may find the culmination of this in April of next year. You may find that the seeds that you planted were first sowed in April of this year in Aries season. I mean, yeah, making sure that you have this refuge to go to, whether it's through meditation or journaling or listening to calming music, or having a certain place maybe that you go to out in nature that is feels safe and protected and allows you to move into this peaceful space and allows you to reclaim your independent spirit and be at home with yourself. And it may be that this refuge is at home, literally at home. As a Leo, you may find that you spend a lot of time around other people and are out places and away from home. And so maybe now is a time when it will be helpful for you to be at home, reconnect with this refuge within yourself, so that when you experience the tower, it doesn't impact your state of inner peace, your independence, your inner connection to yourself and to spirit. And you're able to go then through this process immediately. You're able to immediately see the value of the tower and what it's leading you to, and be able to see this unicorn that is you as the Emperor. Okay, Leo, I think we're going to leave it there. I hope that you have found this meaningful and helpful for you. And please, I would love to hear your experience. If you feel called to share that with me in the comments, or if you'd like to message me, the information is down below in the description box. Again, I thank you so much for your time, your energy, your support. Please do like and share and subscribe to the channel. That does help me immensely. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.